Well, we're back. Of course, we're still here at Joe Echols Arena. Norfolk State University doing their thing, the basketball tournament. It's been a great weekend. Of course, we told you that we have many, many celebrities who've come by to kind of help out and share with their time. And today, I have somebody who is not only doing her thing, but she's fine too. No, but just joking. Ladies, of course, if you've seen Inside Edition, you've seen this young lady, Miss April Woodard. April, how you doing today?
Hey, how are you? Hey, you guys, what's
Great.
up?
Oh, nothing. We're just glad you were able to come out and just help and share with your time with this weekend. It's so important. How did you get involved, or who was it that got you over here and said, come on over?
Well, you know, I got involved when my dad got together with Tim Reid and did this, I guess, 18 years ago.
Sure.
So I was kind of a kid back then, and I was starstruck when I met Tim and Daphne, and I was so impressed because I had seen them on TV.
Right.
And so I used to come just because my parents were there every year. And it's the first time I've been invited on my own accord, so I was just really honored that they thought I was a celebrity enough to invite them to this event. Okay, well, you know, you've been catapulted into the big time. Inside Edition, that's a job anybody would kill for. How'd you get Inside Edition? Well, I have an agent who, after they brought me from Virginia, where I started right here in Hampton Roads, I went to Seattle, and then they asked me if I was interested in taking the Inside Edition job, and I said, yes, of course. And so I've been doing it, and I'm a senior correspondent with them now.
Sure. Now, is it more fun doing straight hard news, or is it or a show that's basically dealing with more kind of personality features and celebrity topics?
I like both of them, and what I like about the show is it gives you a good mix.
Sure.
One day you're doing, you know, the election, and the next day you're covering the costume gala at Metropolitan Museum of Art with all of the top fashionistas. It's like the Oscars on the East Coast. So, and it's exciting, and everyone's there, and Tom and Katie, and you know, everyone who's anyone was at that event, and so it's just very exciting to be able to be there and, you know, wear my little things on the red carpet too. So it's just a great opportunity to meet a lot of people and, you know, do what I do. Okay. Now, of course, you mentioned the Virginia ties, and everyone, we love when people come back. Now, where you currently reside in? I live in New Jersey, about 30 minutes outside of New York City. Right. But I live with my husband and my two kids. My husband's a graduate of Norfolk State. Oh, great. And he was here when my dad was president, which was quite risky, but you know. You know what, now that I think about it, I remember, this is kind of off the subject, but I remember meeting you at your dad's house, well, here on campus, years ago. And you were, I mean, I'm so much older than you, but I remember that now, and it just hit me when you said that. And I don't know what year your husband came out, but I know my business partner, Barrett Jackson, who's an actor and who's Spike's assistant, went here at the same time. But it's ironic, it just hit me that Dr. Wilson, my frat brother, is your dad. Yeah, it is. Oh my gosh. The last name. Wow. I remember at that house, meeting you at that house during the Tim Reid Celebrity Weekend. So that was it. But we're really glad you took time out and you came back. You know, it's really good. I always say that it's a shame sometimes that we need, or we draw on celebrity to draw people out. However, it's important when people feel like they can do that without blemishing the event. And we appreciate your effort, your time, your personality, and we hope to see you again. Absolutely. If you guys invite me, I will be down here in a second. So thank you. You heard that. April Woodard, y'all. Make sure you keep it locked to Inside Edition. You know they always got the good stuff on there, right? This is Kimba Clemmons, and we're going to come back with more. We'll see you in a minute. All right. Thank you. Thanks so much. Thank you now.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Kyla Pratt, and thank you so much for watching The Word coming from Kimba.
We're back. You know, we talked about celebrity all weekend. Of course, we're here at Joe Echols Arena on the campus of Norfolk State University. And as we look at celebrity, I have someone right now who's, if I had to think of a word, it'd be iconic. Of course, we know his face is known as soon as you see it. And I'm not just talking about from Amen. Of course, everybody knows from Amen. My favorite role in this gentleman, Any Given Sunday. I don't know if he, but ladies and gentlemen, a guy who's not only a true man of God, but an incredible actor, sings a little bit too, Mr. Clifton David. Clifton, how you doing, man?
Man, that was some introduction.
And he could golf a little bit.
That's why we came in second, right?
He golf a little bigger than that.
All right. We were 14 under. Okay. I want a winning ticket here.
Hey.
But you know what's really the winner? These students are the winners.
Yes, indeed.
Because as we bought these raffle tickets, all the money is going to go in to provide scholarships for these young men and women who are seeking a higher education. And I'm thrilled to be a part of it. Glad to be
this
here.
This is not your first time here.
Oh, no. Ain't my first rodeo.
That's right.
No. I came to, I think, the first or second one.
Okay. And he's the only one I know who keeps looking younger every time he comes back. I don't know where that water is, but you need to share that.
Yeah,
now,
it's a picture in the attic.
Exactly.
I got a real ugly picture up in the attic. And that gets uglier and older, and I get younger.
Well, I don't believe that. But I tell you what, you've been, again, a fixture in Hollywood, and you worked for quite some time. And I say again, it's iconic. You know, everybody, when they see your face, they know. What are you doing now? What are you working on now? 'Cause I know you've been very busy.
I just, I'm in a film that's being released on the 16th of May. Well, that was just a day or two ago on video.
Okay.
It's called Cover.
Okay.
It was directed by Bill Duke.
Oh, yes.
And I co-star with Vivica Fox and Louis Gossett Jr.
I work with him
and Leon and Ingenue Ellis.
That's
and
hot.
A cast of wonderful Obababa Tunde.
Okay.
And that movie is on DVD, and it's going to be, it's out now.
Okay.
So go to Blockbuster and rent it or buy it.
And the title again?
Cover.
Cover. Okay.
Yes, it's a murder mystery, and I play the prosecutor.
You know, it's really funny. Initially, we think about you in a more comedic role, but I tell you again, when I saw you in Any Given Sunday, I really enjoyed you in that kind of cold but smooth, somewhat calculated role, and that was it stepped out, but it really kind of showed a lot of range.
Just
also.
Another character.
Yeah.
Actually, we did a lot of dramas over the years and comedy, and I just thank God for a chance to do all of it. I have a new CD coming out.
Okay.
And you can check it out on www.cliftondavis.com.
Okay.
So log into my website, click on and listen to some of the CD, and maybe you'll buy one.
We'll do that. Make sure on the Word According to Kimba, you know, I'll have to play some of that and make you my Artist of the Week on my radio show.
Oh, I
so
love it. I love it. It's all Christian material.
Great.
But some of it is very crossover, contemporary.
Okay.
And see, you shouldn't have asked me what I was doing.
Oh, no. We want to know. We really want to know.
All right. I'm also getting ready to tour with a show called The Greatest Love Story Ever Told.
Okay.
We're going to do that this fall. And I got a couple other things in the works that I can't mention.
Okay. Yeah, and I forgot, you had been doing theater also, traveling theater.
That's right.
And I can appreciate that. I had an opportunity to do some tours, and I know it's so much fun. I love theater, live performances or something.
Yes.
But I tell you, it's not only a joy to have people come back, but see, and I work in Hollywood. I tell you, when you have people who are real, you know, and you come back, and there's no additives, no preservatives, no fun, and it's good when you get people like yourself. And I'm not just saying that you just real people. People always, they seem very comfortable, and that's what people need to understand. That, you know, we use the word celebrity, but more importantly, you come back for a cause, and that is to support Tim and Daphne and the foundation and this weekend. So we really appreciate you taking your time out. And coming out and just sharing. And
hey, I'm doing an interview right across the auditorium.
Ain't this like on what's that movie? Rush Hour. Yo, man, we doing an interview, man. Yo, who the heck is he talking to? He's talking to Dwight Freeman. I can't talk no trash because Dwight Freeman is like 6'9".
He said he was looking through there, and I was looking like I needed to cheer up.
Dwight Freeman, now you know, look at he gonna come in and just ruin it. No, he didn't ruin it. Because he ain't ruined it. We ain't gonna edit. We want Dwight Freeman in this. And I can't even talk trash because again, you see Dwight jacked me up. But Dwight, hey man, we thank you for coming over and lending your expertise, of course. You know,
whatever it is.
He ain't playing no ball no more, you can see. But both of you guys, again, it's a pleasure, and we commend you, and we thank you for your time and effort. And I know the foundation is just going to grow and grow and grow, and they don't look for it to stop anytime soon. So
we're very happy to support it. We're happy the way they're spending the money, and we're really delighted now that we can see some of the fruits of the labors and the funds that have been raised and expended, and those young people are just making us proud year after year.
Yes, and as I challenged them, I said, get those degrees and stuff, but you got to come back and give back too. because that's their charge. But
That's right.
ladies and gentlemen, I told you, we got them all. Mr. Clifton Davis. And we will see you. Oh, I ain't forget Dwight Freeman, too. All right, but we will be back in a couple of seconds now. All right, Joe Echols Arena, Norfolk State University. Tim Reid, celebrity basketball game. I tell you what, we talk about celebrities. They come in all sizes, and if you look to my left, you'll see what I mean. This gentleman right here, former, I say former, and I use that loosely, superstar basketball player. Now he's doing some great things. Norfolk State University, part of putting this whole thing together, Mr. Dwight Freeman. Dwight, how you doing, man?
I'm doing wonderful.
Man, so talk to me about your involvement with the foundation and the weekend, and especially what's going on here.
Well, you know, my involvement is in the background. You know, Willie Brown has done a tremendous job, and he's put together a lot of people on the committee to help do a lot of different events and things that are put on. Something of this magnitude takes a lot of people to put it on in different areas. So he's just put together a great group of people who've done a great job, and this is the fruit of it. We're having a blast here today, and with a tremendous audience. I mean, it's a lot of people here today.
Yes, indeed. Well, it's again indicative of the crowd that this is a well-supported effort, and people are really kind of getting behind this. This is the 18th year, and in the 18 years, I tell you, I've been involved over several years, and just to see it grow, and now to have the basketball is something. So, you know, we know that they reached out and got expertise when they got you to kind of help spearhead this thing and make it happen. Anything planned for next year that's different, or pretty much stay in the same vein?
Well, we'll talk about it afterwards. Terrence Green did a great job in helping me with this, and Charmaine did a good job. But, you know, we're going to get with Willie a little bit, and we're going to talk about it after we get done.
You know what? This has been the day of, just ignore what you just saw. Ignore that. But Dwight, thank you so much, man.
Hey, but, you know,
and you know what? Payback something. Payback something, because she got you the way you got.
But see, you know, here you go.
All right. Since we were doing that, as I was finishing up with Dwight, now we talk about a young lady who's busy. Now I always say she's too young to be as busy as she is. Of course, I always remember when she started with Loving Basketball. I said, oh, she's such a cute little something. And of course, Fat Albert, Dr. Doolittle, and didn't even know. I took my son to tell me about the Proud Family Voice. I didn't know that. So, and she's one of the busiest, hardest working young ladies in Hollywood. But you know what's more entertaining to me is the fact that this is one real sister. Ladies and gentlemen, Kyla Pratt. Kyla, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Let me boy, get out. Let me.
Yeah, bow down, girl. I tell you what, Kyla has been like this weekend. You have, now I've been affiliated with this for quite some time, even whether I'm coming back and to do this, and I'm not just saying this. You have been one of the most enjoyable celebs, I quote, that we've had here, and I know I've brought friends of mine that I've done films with and stuff, but you have truly been, I have to say, the most enjoyable, and I hear this a lot. I've heard that from a lot of people this weekend, and I tell people, especially if they don't understand Hollywood acting, they have a lot of impressions of people, but you kept it real, and you had a great time, and I think you really helped make this an incredible weekend. But tell me, how'd you get, who twisted your arm to come out to the celebrity weekend?
Nobody twisted my arm, but Michael Henderson, he's playing tonight. I've run into him a couple of times over the past couple of years. He's been trying to get me to come, but I was always working. And this year I had a free week. So
I was wondering, how did you get a free week? Because you're working like crazy.
Well, I love to work, but this is such a good event, so positive, and for Tim and Daphne Reid to just be doing this every year and to motivate our young kids to stay in school. And I'm young myself. I'm only 21 years old.
Exactly.
And I have a career, but I'm still taking college classes.
Okay.
Because, you know, that's really important. So to be able to help young adults like this is just
And you've been working
great.
for so long, you know, so you say 21, but I don't know if people really understand how long she's been working. Again, I mentioned Loving Basketball, the first time I really got a real look, and I knew that you were a talent then, but you have really catapulted yourself into doing some major stuff. To being a major star now, you know, it's kind of funny. How do you keep your head grounded in the business, knowing that you're really considered a star?
Well, I like to surround myself with real people,
Yeah.
and by real people, I mean people who are going to tell me the truth about everything.
Exactly.
I have friends who are in the business, but I have friends who aren't. And my mom has always been one of my best friends, always kept me grounded.
Right.
And I just have a lot of people around me who I look up to, who I don't want to be the little girl who's walking around with an attitude. It's no reason to do that. So I don't know. It's just it's no other way to be. So
no other way. But I really say this again, and I have to say, and I work all around the country, and I work with people who again, we talk about celebrity. And it was shocking. I went home yesterday and I said, you know what? She is just so real. And it was not that it shouldn't have been surprising, but we've had a lot of people come to, even when I had my celebrity weekend last year, a lot of people, I had some snobs. Yeah. Anyway.
Well, but, you know, it's a good cause. I like to have fun no matter where I am.
Yes.
I'm not going to sit there with an attitude. Even if I'm going through something, I'm going to try to make the best of it. But this weekend was just a lot of fun. Well, and I'm glad I could be a part of it.
And I tell you what, you really helped make this a success. We hope that you'll be able to come back again. I know your schedule is busy, but if it permits, come on back.
Thank you.
And we're looking for you to do more things on the screens. Small screen, big screen, voiceovers. I know I work for Barbara Harris a lot, and I said I need to get work like you doing with the voiceover, that big money. But ladies and gentlemen, she has truly been the doll of the weekend, and we love her already, and we just thank God that He's blessed us to have her come down and be part of this. I am Kimba Clemmons, and this is Kyla Pratt.
Hey.
And of course, we're going to get back with you and enjoy more of the Tim Reid Celebrity Weekend here at Joe Echols Arena, Norfolk State University. All right.
All right.
Okay, we're back. It's halftime. We're not even worried about the score because again, giving. Tim Reid Celebrity Weekend is kicking off, and I told you we have many, many celebrities coming in. And of course, hey, I'm going to bring you the real.